Okay, I want to talk to you guys really quick about what to do when your wife shows up as less than enthusiastic during the times when you guys are having sex. Now, this all really depends upon what's kind of going on in your relationship. Are you the type where you have pretty decent levels and this is a one-time thing where she's just less than enthusiastic? Or is this something where you're just getting your twice annual birthday and anniversary compulsory type of sex? Or is this a case where it's like dead and this is like a once a year thing? All of this plays into how I'm going to tell you guys how to handle this. So if this is something where you're pretty maybe once a week sex, let's just go with it. That's very statistically average. If she is just kind of showing up less than enthusiastic, I would say go ahead and be like, you know what, stop what you're doing. We don't have to do this today. That shows that basically she's showing up. She might be tired, but she's really doing it only for you. In those cases, just call it a day. You're just done. Now, on the other cases where you are in a dead bedroom situation, you're only getting maybe the twice a year compulsory sex. Just, she's just there. She's like stiff bored. She's limpish. She's not participating at a reasonable level. When she does these types of things where she says, "Oh, are you done yet?" or she sighs or does whatever these things that women do, her motive there is to make you feel like shit. Her motive there is to make you feel bad as a man, like you are just using her, and that it's gross, and this is it. If you can manage to keep it up, I'm going to tell you to go through with this. And this is why I tell you this. She is wanting you to feel bad. She is wanting you to stop. And if you do so, you will be rewarding her behavior. And I always say you do not want to reward bad behavior. So on one hand, she's showing up, but she's showing up in a way as a punishment for you. So what we're going to do in this case is you will go ahead, if you can manage to keep it up during the process, is to go ahead and finish business. And then from there, you are going to use this as a means to positively reinforce her behavior, her good behavior of even showing up at all. So at the end of the day, when she's done all that, you give her a big hug. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you're the best wife. I feel so good when you do this for me. I just appreciate it so much. And then the next day, you might say something again like, "Oh, I want to thank you again. I feel so loved from you. You're so considerate. I know you were just showing up for me there. I so appreciate that." And then you might want to come home and, get her a little gift. All these things as you're rewarding your behavior to the times and those circumstances where you can, that she showed up even in the little tiny iota area. You want to move the needle, because the goal in all of this is not to get her from being completely unenthusiastic about having sex at all to, getting sex 4 to 5 times a week with frequent blowjobs. That's an unrealistic expectation to have. The goal on every single circumstance of where you are is just to get to the next level. Think of like a video game. You don't start off at the very level 1 and expect to get to a level 100. Like, you have to get to level 2, then level 3, then level 4. And the only way you're going to level up the current level, wherever you are in the sex game of your marriage, is to get to the next level. And the only way to get to the next level is with positive reinforcement for good behavior. So sometimes you won't even be at the sex point. You might only be at the point where she's just, she's not even kissing you. She's not holding your hand. She's not giving you any kind of positive reaction at all. So maybe you start with like, will she hold your hand? And then you give the positive reinforcement for that, because that's closer to where you want to go, as opposed to saying, "Oh, well, I'm just, okay, you're not showing up for me exactly as I want you to show up for me, so I'm going to take none of it." So you don't want to give her, you don't want to basically reward her bad attitude But you do want to reward the showing up physically in that manner. And I hope all of this makes sense to you, but I did want to clarify that.